I know, finally, okay, we're talking about it. Silicone versus water-based. Should we pair it? Should we not pair it? Does it matter? Does it not matter? Well, I'm here to explain all of that. There is no definitive cookie cutter answer for that because it depends on your skin type. For example, if you're an oily skin girly and your foundation is slipping and sliding everywhere and you're doing everything that you're supposed to do, you're adding primer, it's not working, your favorite beauty influencer swore by this foundation and swore by this primer, and your bestie is using it too and it's working fine for her, but it's just for some reason not working for you. I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but it's your skin type. If you have oily skin, water-based products is just not going to cut it for you. There's just too much moisture there. So I would recommend that you use a silicone-based foundation, okay? Silicone is used to keep moisture at bay, control your shine, and diminish the appearance of pores, so it has a blurring effect, which is great. We all want that. That is what silicone does in a product. So silicone in a product is meant to control shine. Now, which primer should you pair that with? None. None. And the reason why I say none is because essentially silicone-based foundations already have primer in them because of the blurring effect and the shine control that the silicone gives you. So you don't need a primer. That's for my oily skin girlies. Now, if the silicone-based foundation, the setting powders, and the setting spray are just not doing it for you, then and only then would I recommend that you would use a silicone-based primer in the areas of concern. So if you have a little bit of extra shine by the nose, forehead, maybe chin, that is when I would recommend that you use a silicone-based primer to go along with your silicone-based foundation. But again, you only are going to use what you need. You do not want to drench your face with it. It's just overkill. You don't want that. Oily skin girlies, silicone. For my dry skin girlies, so if you are using a silicone-based foundation and your foundation is cracking, mija, it's too dry. Okay? It's too dry. We're already starting off with a really dry canvas because you have dry skin. You're using a silicone-based foundation which absorbs moisture, extra dry. And then on top of that, if you're listening to the pair silicone with silicone and you're adding a silicone-based primer, there's no wonder that your foundation is cracking. It's too drying. So for my dry skin, sensitive, acne prone, I would recommend that you use a water-based foundation and a water-based primer because water-based is more gentle, it's hydrating. Now for my combo normal skin girlies, we can wear what we want. Sorry, not sorry. So even for my combo normal skin like myself, I would still not recommend that you use a primer when you use a silicone-based foundation because again, there's no need to add extra layers on top of an already drying product. There's just no point. Now, if you have a dry skin type, but you really want to diminish the signs of pores or have this blurring effect that the water base doesn't give you, then yes, I would recommend that you use a smidge of the silicone-based primer in the areas of concern where you have the pores. Let it dry, because I think that is also another issue. We're not letting our products completely dry and allowing them to do what they gotta do. Let that dry, and then you would add your water-based foundation on top of that, and it will work just fine. There's no need to stress with pairing silicone with silicone and water with water. If you need it, use it. It really just comes down to using the products that will benefit your skin type. How do we know what is water-based and what is silicone-based? The way to determine if something is silicone or water-based is, and no, it's not the first listed ingredient of your product. I've seen that one, and you're wrong. Let me explain it in a way that we can all understand. I like to look at the ingredients and think of it as a party, okay? The first 3 ingredients listed on there are the ones who threw the party, okay? But someone's going to want to take credit for that. So if any of those three is silicone and the ingredients look like this, it's a silicone-based product. Even if water is the first ingredient on there, but then Miss Silicone is right next to her, I'm sorry, Miss Water, but it's a silicone-based product. Okay? Now, if Miss Silicone is 4th, 5th, 8th, 10th, and so on, way down there, not top 3, then it's a water-based. With the ingredients alone, where did the you cannot mix water with silicone come from? If 99% of all foundations and all primers, whether silicone or not, have water in them. So if you can't mix them, why would a water ingredient be in the top 3 of a silicone product? The math ain't mathing. I'm hoping and praying that more pros are taken into consideration when it comes to product knowledge. Just because something goes viral and just because something works on a beauty influencer who's only done makeup on herself and she recommends these products without taking skin type into consideration doesn't mean it's going to work for you. With that being said, I hope I answered a lot of those questions for you, and just hope that us as a culture, and especially in the beauty community, allow the pros be the pros. So I will have another video about skincare, and I'm going to go like in depth into that. So if you have any questions in regards to skincare, like the order that you should be using it, or what products you should use, what products you should avoid, any skincare, any beauty related questions, ask in the comments. I will answer them, and if I get enough of the same questions, I will make a video and we can just kind of make our own little beauty community here, because it's scary out there. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you can please do me a favor and like this video, share it, subscribe, and then comment a little brown heart in the comments for me, just to let me know that you watched it till the end. That would be great. So I'll see you guys on Instagram, on TikTok, on Facebook, and all the links to that are in my bio. So thanks again, and I'll see you guys in the next video.